Hi boys and girls. In this video, I'm going to be going over the spring writing page with you. So somewhere in your packet, your parents printed for you for this week, you should see a page that looks like this. If you don't have that page because either your parents weren't able to print it this week or because for whatever reason you just weren't able to get it, you can write these sentences on a separate sheet of paper. You can draw pictures to go with them, and you can still upload them for some points. So we have done pages like this several times in our classroom this year. So this isn't something that should look brand new to you. You have done this before. But basically the directions say write a detailed sentence or two about each picture, color the picture. So I'm going to highlight right here where it says detailed sentence or two, because I want to stress to you what that means, okay? A simple sentence would be something like, the girl is at the vegetable stand. Okay, that's very simple. It's telling us the facts, it's a complete sentence, and it's good to go. Detailed sentences, we know, add those juicy additional pieces of information and detail. So the young girl with blonde hair is selling vegetables at the farmer's market. It's when we add those details, it makes our sentences sound so much nicer. And for people that maybe aren't looking at the picture, it helps to paint a better picture in their brain of what you're talking about. So for all three of these pictures today, I want you to really tune into your super smart, detailed brain, pull out some of those good, juicy adjectives, and write some really nice sentences. You must have at least one sentence to get your full credit saying you completed this work today. But if you do more than that, it'll make me so happy, and it will show me that you are really getting ready for second grade. So make sure that you are doing a great job on those sentences. Sorry, I was grabbing my marker here. So couple things to remember when writing a complete sentence. Always, 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 always a complete sentence begins with an uppercase letter. If you begin with a lowercase letter, you're not going to get credit for having a complete sentence. If you have a bunch of uppercase letters all throughout the middle of your sentence, you're not going to get credit for having a complete sentence. We know the steps in a complete sentence. Capital or uppercase letter at the beginning, finger spaces between each of the words so that they don't all squish together. We have to have some type of end mark at the end of our sentence. So whether that's an exclamation point or a question mark or a period, you must have an end mark to tell the reader that the sentence is ending. And because the directions say detailed sentence, I want to see some adjectives in there, some of those detail words or those describing words that tell us more. So the first one here, and again, you're welcome to copy my sentence, but I always love when you come up with your own creative sentences as well. So I'll kind of leave this first one up to you. But I've got this little girl here, and let's give the little girl a name. Let's pretend that that little girl's name is, oh gee, let me pull a stick and see. Oh, that little girl's name is Avery. So we are going to call this little girl Avery. You can call her whatever you want, but I chose Avery's stick. So I am going to say that Avery, and I will start my sentence with an uppercase A, because not only is Avery a proper noun and it needs to be uppercase, but also it is the beginning of my sentence, okay? So Avery, and what is Avery doing? Well, she is selling, and remember, we're using our best handwriting. We are keeping our letters on the lines. We are using, proper finger spaces. So Avery is selling. Now, when you get to the end of the line, remember, don't try to cram it all in down the side. You come back down around to the beginning of the next line. Now, we don't need an uppercase letter here because it's not a new sentence. It's just a new line. So Avery is selling. I'm going to write fruits and vegetables, but I'm not going to use uppercase because even though it's a new line, it's still the same sentence. So Avery is selling fruit. Fruits. Oh, let's get that in view for you. All right, Avery is selling fruits. And I'm just going to put veggies so I can fit it on my line here. Okay, fruits and veggies. Avery is selling fruits and veggies at the, now farmer's market, I'm going to use uppercase because I'm using that as a proper noun. The name of the market is the farmer's market, okay? The rest of the letters will be lowercase, but farmers and market will be uppercase. And then I put a period at the end of the sentence because it's just a statement. Avery is selling fruits and veggies at the farmer's market. That's one sentence. And if I were to turn that in, it's a detailed sentence. I have the girl's name. I have more than one thing that she's selling. I have where she's at, the farmer's market. That would be an acceptable, complete sentence. If you'd like to add an additional sentence, you may. If you'd like to do a totally different sentence, you don't have to use mine. I'm showing you an example of a sentence that would work for that picture, okay? And then go on and do a sentence for the little boy with the snail and the bird and the flowers, and then the little bird that's in the nest singing. I love seeing the beautiful coloring that many of you have been doing on your pictures. I also love when I see your sentences and they're really juicy and detailed because it makes me as a teacher so happy to see that beautiful writing. So what am I looking for? Best handwriting, best coloring, juicy details, complete sentences, name and number at the top of your paper. I know you can do it, boys and girls, and I really look forward to seeing these get submitted. Have a great day. Bye.